on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Russell Westbrook.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubats. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Hey, Steve, we have a long regular season coming to a close and a long postseason schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a battle of endurance, Kevin. Physically and mentally, they go hand in hand. You have to have great toughness to win in this league.
And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Shots good by Gafford.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And here's Harden. Leonard on the wing. Back to Harden. Here's man. Covered by Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Washington. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Zubats a screen on Doncic. Passes to George.
Hey, yo, right here.
No good that time. Excellent D that time from Jones.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
LA basketball.
Here's Los Angeles now. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And so here are the Clippers. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
3 early turnovers, Kevin. He needs to regain his focus and start righting this ship.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Harden's shot is off.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that's 4 turnovers for him here in the first quarter alone. He's got to snap out of it.
George against Jones. Harden with the screen on Jones. Here's George. Makes good on the step-back jumper. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Irving for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The corner 3 by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Feeds it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Doncic gets it to go.
creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
And here are the Clippers now. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Harden against Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here is Harden. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Leonard, no luck. Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Jones. He dishes it to Doncic. Here's the teardrop. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Gafford throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Clippers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. A shot by Harden, wide open, and it's off from three-point range.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Doncic looking it over. Again, the Mavericks score.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
George way outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. And then Washington with the dunk.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Clippers trail by 3. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. Did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Paul George.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Doncic has got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And Jones pulls it down.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Lively. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Plumlee is checked in for Zubac, and it's Powell in for Terrence Mann.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Third team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
On the floor.
Amir Coffey's checked in for James Harden. Now here's Westbrook. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 minutes remaining.
Lively the pass to Washington. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Washington. Now, here is Irving. He's got 6, driving inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's 1:26 left here in the opening quarter. Up top, Plumlee. The kick out to Westbrook. Good on the three-point shot.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Lively. Back to Doncic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Amir Coffey. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Washington. Green comes in for Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Lively's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
32 seconds left in the first. Doncic passes to Hardaway. That one falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
George looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. There's Green with the 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Mavericks lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. P.J. Tucker is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's George. Tries the spin move. And Tucker has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Westbrook drives in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Woo! On a drive, Westbrook turns on the Jets and flies past the defenders.
Mavericks leading by 12. Irving kicks to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Irving. Over Westbrook. Tries again. Lively, that's good. Lively's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
And it's good, 2 points.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 14. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Count the basket. 9 points for Paul George.
Thank you, Russell Westbrook.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Irving against Westbrook. Yep, it counts.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Tries a 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Mavericks leading by 14. Green passes to Lively. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, Dallas. They're right in 5th place.
And I think for Dallas, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter, and for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Hardaway finds Irving. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here's Harden for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hardaway. Here's Prosper. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Clippers trail by 15. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Westbrook against Irving. Pass to Prosper. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by Prosper.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint. The Clippers grab the miss. And George kicks to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Lively. Count that one. Lively's got 6.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Brown. Mann comes in for George. And it's Powell in for Russell Westbrook. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Clippers.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Jones with the bounce pass. To the middle. And there's the pass to Gafford. On the wing, Hardaway. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Gafford misses. Clippers trail by 12. Powell, no one around him. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Good at getting his feet under him. When Powell does this, he's lethal off the dribble.
Washington passes to Hardaway. Back to Washington. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field.
Aggressive play from Kawhi Leonard. Drawing the foul and still taking his shot.
Third team foul.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Leonard.
He's one of the best two-way threats today. Kawhi's hunger to win is outstanding.
Leonard hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Powell. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraced...
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Doncic. Oh, what a play!
Watch your head.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And the basket by Harden.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in. Doncic against Westbrook. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 17 now. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Clippers trail by 6. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And the basket is good. He's got 13.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Westbrook against Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic. .44 seconds left now here in the second. Leonard against Washington. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Here's Washington, the kick out to Irving. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Doncic off contact.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing here by 8. For 3, Westbrook. And Irving pulls it down. Washington finds Jones over Westbrook. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, everybody.
When I look at the Mavericks, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also...
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Mavericks.
Their shoot.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
That'll be a 5-second call. Let's take a look at the numbers for Terrence Mann.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Clippers trail by 10. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Here's Doncic, and he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 23.
And got to do more than that to stop Doncic. He's just too good at absorbing the contact.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Los Angeles guys shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Doncic. And it's good for 2. And that's now 25 points for Luka Doncic.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
Leonard hits them both. Mavericks leading by 10. On the wing, Doncic, guarded by Harden. Passes it to Washington. To the inside. Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got 6.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Zubats. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Doncic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Doncic dishes to Jones. Pass to Washington. Down low, here's Irving, and the rejection by Zubac.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Harden kicks to Zubac. Back to Harden. From deep. And the dunk by Zubac.
Strong move by Zubac. He can definitely give you that.
James Harden assists.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas over Harden. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 27.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Clippers trail by 12. Al Harden, he's got 15. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside, Jones. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Poked away. Stolen by Harden.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one play. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Hardaway's checked in for Irving. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Mavericks leading by 9. Outside, Jones. Here's Gafford. Out to Hardaway. Another shot. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Doncic fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Fires the 3. Harden can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hardaway from outside. And finished off by Doncic.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Clippers trail by 9. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Harden with it. He's got 17. The pass to Leonard. Shoots over Washington. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
James Harden.
Harden's got 4 assists now tonight. Dallas leading by 9. Doncic outside. Passes it to Washington. And that one is off. Great D that time from Leonard. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 17 now.
Kawhi putting it all together in this one. You don't even have to check the stats to determine his impact.
Doncic against Harden. Doncic, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And that one, good. And now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Kicks it out to Jones. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the rejection by Zubac. From past the arc. Harden, no good.
And he's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Clippers trail by 7. And here's George. 9 points in the game so far.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Green. Sweet little floater. He's got 11.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Fires from deep. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Jones with the bounce pass. Stolen by Zubac. In the corner. Harden, the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Doncic kicks to Green. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. The fadeaway. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. For the tie. Harden can't hit. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
A different look for the Clippers. Plumlee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Norman Powell subbed in for Paul George. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Westbrook with the bucket.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Leonard, a 3-ball. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jones kicks to Hardaway. Jones looking for an opening. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. 6 points for Tim Hardaway. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
The 3 from Harden. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Back to Doncic. The tray. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 10. And here's Harden for 3. That shot is off.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Irving for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Three-pointer.
Irving's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Leonard. From 8. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks leading by 13. In the corner, Irving with it. Hardaway passes to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Leonard inside. He's covered by Washington. That's tipped. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. This one for 3. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Great open look there.
When Paul George is on the court, the defense has to be aware of him on the perimeter.
Dallas leading by 16. Irving finds Hardaway. Back to Washington. Hardaway passes to Washington. Dallas moving it around. In the corner, Irving with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. 11 points for Tim Hardaway.
Kyrie Irving.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Westbrook. Pass to George.
Westbrook.
Now here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Irving against Westbrook. Rebounded by Tucker. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the middle. It's deflected. Here's Hardaway. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's Washington high post. He's against Tucker. Again, the Mavericks score.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And here's George for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Steve, with the way these NBA players can reach out to each other with ease, how much off-court communication do you think is going on?
I think a lot is going on, Kevin. A lot of these players have been playing with each other or against each other from a long time since they were young in AAU. Because of social media and also the internet, it makes the world that much smaller. These guys communicate way more than we did.
Westbrook against Irving. Now, here's Washington. Clock at 4. Here's Lively. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And here's Harden for 3. Green with the rebound.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Westbrook with the steal. They break it out 5-on-3. Here's George. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Green. On the wing, Hardaway. He takes it in, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
From deep, George. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving with the ball. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. And the rejection by Gafford. A nice shot by George. Here's Doncic. And here is Kleba.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
LA basketball. Substitution on the court.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Powell dishes to Westbrook. Back to Powell. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought that their overall shot selection was better.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And the Clippers have possession. Los Angeles with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic against Harden. And finished off by Doncic.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Under the hoop, Paul George is so efficient.
Here's Irving. Dishes it to Doncic. Back to Irving. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And David, thank you as always.
To all of you,
and that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Please get home safe, please.